Hi everyone, this is Teresa. The last video I did, I told you that I would show you how I clean my troll bead bracelets. I have in here the lock or clasp, whatever you want to call it. I don't like to actually put the stoppers that have the silicone or rubber inserts in them. I don't put those in water. I do not put my glass charms or beads in water. So I just put everything that's silver. And I should have undone. This is the new sunshine polishing cloth I have. I used to get something very similar to this from my local jewelry store, but they quit selling those. They don't have anything like this. So I'm gonna set this right here. Everything I'm not going to submerge in water, I'll put over here. Okay, I'm gonna put these in there. So anything that's silver, I put in the water. And if I did accidentally put one of my beads in, I would fish it out as quickly as possible. Because accidents do happen. Okay, and then here's my last stopper. Oh, one thing you might want to do, which I did not do this time, is I should have taken a picture of the bracelet. If you have a bracelet that you like the way it is, take a picture of it so that when you put it back together, you know how you liked it. Okay, then I have these little cloths that I told you I got from Temu. They're supposed to be velvet. At least that's the way they're advertised. Then I just wipe down all of my glass beads while those silvers are in there soaking for a few minutes. I don't time it, but I don't try to leave them in very long. So I just wipe these all down. Kind of look at the cores. See if you think they're getting tarnished. I don't find the cores really get tarnished. So I just wipe down the glass. This is that earth bead. It's very pretty, very sparkly. I like these dewdrop. I call them dewdrops. These beads that have the little droplets on them. Those are so pretty too. Okay, and then I just go over these stoppers that have the rubber inside of them. I just go over these. And these cloths do pick up some grime off of them. They say the more you wear your silver bracelets, it will help them keep from tarnishing. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to scoot these back a tad. I'll put them right here. I'll bring my water. This is my rinse water. This is my soapy water. You know what? I think I might move my rinse water maybe back a little bit. I might bring that back. Then I just take my little brush, and you don't even have to get all of them. And then you can drop them back in there just like I just did. So just brush them off a little bit. Your rinse water is going to get soapy. I put quite a bit of soap in mine. I put 2 decent squirts in it. And I really got this too full of water because it's going to make a mess. You don't need as much water in it. Okay. The bracelet, just try to go over it a little. And you can even just use your fingers. Just use your fingers a little bit and rub it. And then just put it in the water. This is that little tiny love heart charm. Just go over it a little bit. And I'm making a mess, but that's okay, because I'm the one that's going to clean it up. There's my initial charm that I just lost. You know, there's no easy way to hang on to these. No easy way. And that's another reason I don't really want to do this kind of stuff with my glass beads, because if you drop a glass bead, then you risk the chance of damaging it. And I don't want to damage them. So just kind of rotate your bead a little bit as you brush it, and put it in the water. Here's another one. Oh, this is the Faith, Hope, Charity one. Okay, then that's it. I just set this one back. I can go ahead and leave that brush in there if I want. Then I kind of rinse my fingers off in this water a little bit. Try to find my initial charm that fell. Yep, and I don't see it. And, oh, there it is. Hang on just a second. Let me grab it. I'll go ahead and wipe this one off a little bit. Okay. Then, oh, I did bring a towel. Bring a towel to wipe your hands off. I just brought my towel. Okay, I'll put that back there. Okay, then you take your little felt pieces, or I could even have used this yellow sunshine polishing cloth. I'm going to put this towel on my leg so that I can kind of keep my fingers a little bit dry. Okay, what is this? Oh, this is my initial. Okay, so if some people tell you not to do this, but I have never had a problem with just taking it and lightly going on it. I wouldn't do it super hard or for a long period of time. Okay, let me try something. I'm gonna put these glass beads on this little bitty thing right here over to the side. Put these over here. I want to try this sunshine polishing cloth. See if I like it better than these smaller things. I can always put this right here. These little smaller ones. Okay. Oh, see, look at. That's just that one charm. Oh yeah. So these are going to work much better than these things I got from Temu. Okay. And then look at that. That's just this one charm. Okay. So it looks like it's doing a pretty good job. Then you can lightly do each side. Don't be rough with it when you do this. I just lightly do that. And then you put them, I'll put them on something like a paper towel. I've even used paper towels. Or these little felt things. Or a kitchen towel. You can put, and I leave them there overnight so they can air dry. I don't know what other people do. I'm just telling you what I do. This is what I do. Okay. Wow, that's really taken off tarnish pretty good. Wish I had my clasp on here to hang on to better. Wow. And what I find on these, I can't do this until the tarnish quits coming off because I've never gotten to the point that the tarnish quit coming off. I'm going to get my clasp, do that so I can put it back on my bracelet. I'm just not a fan of this fish. But, like I mentioned before, I got this on a used chain, a used bracelet, so it's not something I would have purchased myself. But it had something, look at this, it had something on it that I wanted. I'm going to back this up a little. Yeah, that's really making that shine. I got these sunshine polishing cloths off of Amazon. If the more of them you buy, you get a little bit of a price break. So I bought 3. I think you can buy 5, but let me see. Okay, now I'm going to hang on to this with my okay, I got to do something different here. I'm going to put this down with this. Okay. Something's getting on my black mat. Okay, that's what I just did. When you put your clasp back on, hang on to your bracelet like in this area. Don't use your actual clasp as like the leverage. Hang on to it here. Wow. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to lay this. I'm going to take the clasp off again. And I'm going to lay this here. Then I'm going to get another one out. And if you don't want to leave your silver in there while you're wiping everything off, you can take it all out. Shake it off. And then just pick up one piece at a time off of your surface, that whether you're using a napkin or a kitchen towel or I think I might come back to using the yellow one after in a little bit. I feel like it's putting something on my silver pieces. So I'm just going to use these for now. So when I leave these out overnight to dry thoroughly before I put them back up, I always put them where the hole is down onto whatever I'm going to leave them on overnight. Okay. I think what I'll do is I'll go through all of these with the velvet pieces first. The velvet polishing pieces. And then I'm just going to lightly go over this with these. Then I'll put it over here to the side, standing up. This is my little fairy. I thought that was a troll, and actually when I bought it, I was told it was a troll. That's putting stuff on my fingers. And then on the back, it's got some little wings. You see the little wings? Okay. So I'm going to put that right there. Let some water drain off of it. Now this is a good kitchen towel. This is a Norwex towel. So I don't want to get any, well, it probably will come off anyway. I was going to say I don't want to get any tarnish on it. Because look at how it even does my fingers. I've got blue fingers. Okay, so there's the crab. And like the crab isn't wanting to stand up with the whole side down, you may have to lean it against another charm. Okay, there's the turtles. I think this was called the positivity bead. And okay, so I'm going to move my kitchen towel and I'm going to go back to this thing. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. That is really shining now. Can you see how shiny it is? Boy, you can even see the hallmark. Awesome. Cool. Okay, and then just put those back here. Or I could even put them like right here as I do them now. They're really shiny. So that's what I do. And I will leave these out overnight so that they can dry. Again, I said I put them where the whole side will be, one side will be down, one side will be up. And then I just put it like that. And then tomorrow, if you want to, you could even, this is my seals, my seal family. Then tomorrow, I could even wipe them down again if I wanted to before I put them back in the box. Sometimes I will even tap them a little bit with the hole toward the, wherever you're going to place them. And that way, if there's any water inside of the hole that's like caught in a groove, hopefully it'll come out. Here's this little heart thing. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think it's a good idea to get these sunshine polishing cloths damp at all. Because I feel like, look at my fingers. Do you see the white stuff on them? It's putting something even on the charms. Where you get it wet, like, you know, the dry corners, it doesn't do that. but where I've gotten it wet, it seems to be, there's the turtles. Those are kind of hard to stand up because I'm going to try to see if there's any there. And then I'm going to try to stand it up. Now, I have a cat, so as I'm doing this, leaving it standing, as I'm leaving it standing at night, I'll put something over the top of it. My cat does not climb on tables or counters or anything. But if something catches his eye, I don't know, he might be tempted. His name is Milo. And I got him from my daughter. My daughter lived on a farm and someone dropped him off. So we had just had to have our dog put down because he was old and he was having hip problems. So she called me and said, "Do you want a kitty?" And I said, well, I really didn't want one. But we took him, and he's been a very good kitty. Very good. I have plans. So when we first got him, he was kind of naughty and wanted to get in the dirt and play. But all I did was put aluminum foil over the dirt, and he stayed out of them. So he's a pretty good boy. Pretty good. So that looks pretty good. Got pretty shiny. Except I'm still not a fan of this fish. But that's going to be my ocean-themed bracelet. He will work very nicely. Okay, see how this has the clasp part right here where there's an opening? I am going to try to position that. Okay, let's see if I can do it. Come on. I might have to lean it up against something. Okay, let's take a look here. See what can I lean him up against. My crab fell. That fell. Okay, so what I might wind up doing is leaving my toothbrush cover, the toothbrush that I use to clean this stuff. Okay, so these turtles have holes on the sides too. I might just leave those right there. The crab, I'll do that. And this fish, I'm going to try to, there, prop it up against that somehow. I'm going to have to redo that fish. That thing is not wanting to sit up. But I want that hole draining tonight. There. That should do it, as long as I don't move the table. And this, look at this. So there's no lines right there, but watch this. Isn't that crazy? And it didn't even look that dirty. That's really something. Okay. So this is the conclusion to this video. This is exactly how I clean my charms, whether they are Pandora or troll beads, or I would even do the same thing with elf beads. I just would not submerge my beads, my glass beads, because I don't want any kind of moisture getting behind the glass. And I would not do the silicone stoppers because I think that'd be very hard to get that water out. And I wouldn't want mold. I mean, I'm not saying mold would grow, but that's just the way I am. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I think I'm going to start doing my Pandora, showing you what I have in Pandora. So thank you very much, and you guys have a nice weekend. Bye.